Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to Scrolls. Now, the reason why you're hearing the music in a faster speed than normal is because unlike normally when I do the Let's Plays in Scrolls and I commentate as I do so, this time I've recorded it and sped it up. So this is me just checking out a couple of new scrolls that I got, popping them in the deck, and then I start a trial. We go in and do an easy trial. So in this episode we're going to watch me go through this particular battle. I'm going to post commentate on it, and then after this battle we've got a second battle. Now that second battle we've got is in normal speed, but it has different jumps, so we only get to see snippets of the battle, and we'll see how they work out. Now, as you can see in this one here, I get a creature down quite quickly and do some damage to the middle totem, and then I bring up my next creature, move it in place to do even more damage to that totem. Now at this point I was mindful of that structure that the enemy had, which I knew that would give them healing abilities, but with them not having any creatures on the board, it's not too bad at the moment. So there we go, there's that creature doing its kamikaze run into the middle totem, and I keep up the pace there, and I place another creature. Now at the moment I'm trying to keep my Iron Ogre scroll. It's 7 energy to activate, so I will probably try and keep that in my hand. But at this point the opponent puts even more structures down and really tries to back up and save that totem. So for me at the moment it's just a matter of getting stuff onto the board, and once that wolf comes out I'm a little bit concerned. So I've lost to a situation where those wolves came out before and I wasn't prepared. So I bring my creature down and put it in line with the wolf, and I also put a useless contraption behind to help protect the totem. Now I move it back and put my kamikaze creature in, which takes out the wolf. I feel a lot better after that. And that last shot, artillery shot, took out the remaining health on the 2 structures. So at this point we're looking quite in a strong position. So far we've got 5 energy. The opponent has 7 nature. And then they put that druid's hut. Now I don't like those druid's huts. It's another healing structure. But at this point we're getting close to being able to put our Iron Ogre on the board there. We lose quite a lot of there we go, Iron Ogre's on the board. We lose quite a lot of smaller items through to a spell that was cast at us. But at this point we've got two really strong items on there. However, at this point we haven't completely taken down any totems, so we start focusing our fire. And at this point we want to get more on the board, and hopefully we can bolster our attack force. There's the ether pump. Love that ether pump, and our first totem goes down. So we do a couple of enchants to keep things nice and strong. Get some more creatures on the board as well. And our Iron Dude takes down another totem. So at this point I'm now readjusting. I'm trying to think, what am I going to take down next? My totems really haven't been attacked that much. and they haven't got a lot on the board, so I'm not feeling very threatened. So I use that spell to get rid of these enemy structures, and we continue attacking. Now I try and take out this creature, moving everything towards the top of the board. We're going to concentrate on the top 2 totems. But if I can put creatures down the bottom, I will. So it's always good to have more creatures on the board. And I was quite lucky there that I had that spell that would remove that structure, the one that would heal the opponents. And there we go. The Iron Golem comes in, takes out the last guy, takes out the last totem, and gets us a victory. A total of 397 gold. Well, after that, waste no time, and we go straight into another trial. However, this time we're going to be running at normal speed, and we're just going to skip forward at certain points and pick out some important points in the game. So here we go. We've got a full deck of scrolls in front of us here, and we have one more to start with, I think, than we normally do. However, we have 3 opponents to work against. So we immediately start taking damage to our totems and damage to our creatures. Well, after a couple of moves, I get a second creature down. I start trying to decide exactly what I want to put down on the board. I haven't got a lot of choice at this early stage in the game. I've only racked up 2 energy so far. So I burn another one and give myself up to 3. And then I can put this mortar down at the back. Now he's left himself open up there in the middle, so we start doing some damage to the totems at the back. The totems only have 5 health on this one. Of course, with this being an easy trial, I start with 10 damage on my totems. So to help protect some of those totems there, I pop down my useless contraption and try and start turning the tide of this battle. I need to get some more creatures on the board, try and take down some of theirs. And again, they just increase the amount that's on the board, and it's all going to be coming out this turn. Now luckily, that artillery piece takes out one of them, but I'd be surprised. Well, the artillery piece does actually survive. Now from that point onwards, they just keep taking out more and more stuff, and I am left with just 1 creature on the board. But I'm getting close to having 7 energy, and I've got my Iron Ogre in my hand now. So I get some of the smaller guys down, and we let them take their turn, and they increase their numbers even more. However, at this point I have managed to do some damage to that top totem, and at the moment it's not guarded. So I take that top totem down, no problem. Moving forward, once that top totem's been taken out, I bring the Iron Ogre further down, and I start working on the lower totems. Now some of these lower totems, they've both took damage in previous moves, so I managed to get another high damage creature on the board. So just waiting to see what he puts in front of me now, and if I can just put enough power down this bottom line, it should be okay. So with 2 of my highest powered creatures in that bottom line, hopefully we'll be able to break through there and take out that bottom totem. I've got the opportunity to put another creature at the back there with a projectile weapon. So that's exactly what I do. I pop it there, and anything else that I can put on the board, I do. I just pop it on. And I also enchant. Now the Iron Ogre gets returned to my hand when he took out that guy at the bottom. So I put him back on the board straight away again. This goes on for a little while, but eventually I managed to take out that bottom guy. Now the opponent does move some of the players down, and he actually teleports my Iron Ogre away from where I wanted him to be, and he takes enough damage to take him down. So at this point I'm trying to really just break this bottom barrier. But hopefully with the 2 shots I have from the 2 creatures at the bottom, I should be able to at least take out this guy and do some damage to this bottom one. So there goes the guy, and there goes a great deal of damage on the totem. So now it's just a matter of holding out to finish off that totem. There's not a lot you can bring down. I only need that one more. I haven't lost any of mine at this point. And I just use a few spells to get rid of some of the opposition on the table. It's both of these guys' turn next time at the bottom, so I don't have to worry too much about what happens. I put a creature down just because I can, and there's the shot that finishes the game and gives me victory. Total gold for that one, 347. So looking at the stats down here, I did quite a lot of damage to the idols there. But only one more to the opponent did. Well, there we go. 2 victories. So that's been this episode of Scrolls. Hope you enjoyed it. Please put in the comments which method you liked best. Whether you liked seeing the whole game fast forwarded, or whether you liked the game skipping forward to various important parts and me just talking over that. I'm going to leave you here with a couple of scrolls that I bought with some of the gold that I earned in these 2 battles. It was a really powerful spell, but apart from that, not a great deal of interest on the other scrolls. But we're going to have a look at our deck probably next time, maybe the time after, get some more gold in our pocket first. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment which one you liked, and I'll see you again soon.